by you then?
Yeah, well, she's my wife.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just going through a lot of stuff right now. So
Yeah.
okay, I thought you were going through more. So
I'm the better half.
oh
I'm the
yeah,
Yeah,
better
you're the
half.
better half. Oh,
right.
he's the worst. Now we know the truth. Yeah. Okay. Hi
No,
everybody, Mr. Moose, Pete Dassey here, and to my, oh wait, hold it. I thought I had this turned down. I guess I don't.
yeah, no worries.
Okay. It's always rough to run two phones if I get a computer like these guys. Okay, hi, Mr. Moose
Yeah,
Dassey here, and
how are
Hi,
you
Pete.
doing?
to my right, Eunice from
Yeah,
Scotland, and it's Paul's better half,
yeah,
wife.
Worse
absolutely.
half, worse.
Okay, and
Better
then
half, better half.
yeah, then on the bottom is Mr. Paul Capaldi himself from Scotland. And what floor are you guys on, or are you in the same room?
No,
No,
we're
no,
about 200
I'm
mile away.
actually,
Oh,
yeah,
she's not. Oh, okay.
I'm in Aberdeen.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I'm
Okay.
away with my friends for the weekend.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So
It's
yeah,
always good to get out of his hair for a little bit, or
yeah,
not?
yeah,
Just kidding.
absolutely. Let him get on with the
Okay.
walking the dog and feeding the dog and being with the dog. While I'm having a wee time with my friends. So no, it's really good to get a wee bit break from the better half or the other half.
Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Yeah. Yeah. That dog is really awesome. Him and there's a pair there for sure, man. That's
Oh, without a
awesome.
doubt.
Awesome pair. Yeah.
Oh, he's a good dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he's a good dog. We were just saying about how sad we were about Dolores.
Oh
Um,
yeah. That's shocking news. Yeah, when me and Barb were together, yeah, she was a real sweetheart of a woman, and yeah, she just totally awesome. When I found about her passing, it was really heartbroken. I was into tears because she has a special place in my heart, and yeah, she was always a sweetheart to me, and always really a great, nice woman, and you know,
yeah, like I was saying earlier, I've only met her one, maybe
A
twice
couple of times,
actually.
aye.
Yeah, but when we went to the yard initially, we went to get some memorabilia and stuff, and oh
We got invited in, didn't we?
yeah, we
By
got invited in.
Carla and Tracy.
Carla, that's right, it was
okay,
Carla, and
Tracy,
we went
yeah.
in and just welcomed us in with open arms.
Hadn't got a clue who we were.
No idea, and
wow,
asking Carla who
Wow.
we were, and and Carla explained that we travelled over to Scotland for
From Scotland.
the um rally and stuff, and come in, get a coffee, and meet my dog because she just got a new pup, and
Yeah.
um just she was just so lovely, absolutely lovely.
yeah, yeah,
And then on the rally day, she was down in a wheelchair, and everybody round about her and stuff, and it just makes
yeah.
me really
It's yeah,
sad,
yeah,
that unfortunately she's not been able to see Steve and Brendan,
yeah,
being free,
yeah,
because that's
yeah.
all she wanted was her son and her grandson to be out and be free, and for her to see that,
Yeah, I know what
So
you're
I'm
going through.
really, really sad that.
When my parents passed away, I was going through the same thing. My mom went first, and she went kind of quick, and then my dad went later, and we had to end up taking care of my dad. He didn't want to
Yeah.
go on. Yeah, he didn't want to go in a home, so we
Yeah.
stayed home and took care of him. It was hard, but we did it as long as he could stay at home. We did it.
Sure.
So it's hard. It's hard when you lose your parents.
Yeah, yeah.
Very.
Very hard it is,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, Per, but for me, she was all through series one, we see her as this, this really tough tough woman, and we get to hear a lot more about her toughness in series 2 with her driving, pickup trucks to breakdowns and accidents and all that kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
it must be terrible news for Alan, but also everybody else on, going down the family tree, to
I
well,
know.
not just yeah,
I know Barb was very close. So
well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
yes, certainly the 4 kids, and then going
Oh
on
yeah. Yeah.
down to through the grandchildren and
Yeah.
etc. But also, I think it's I think it's very sad for Manitowoc County as well, because it was something I actually said to Herman 5 years ago. I said, you do not want, you don't want either of Alan or Dolores passing away before Steve's out.
I
It's
know.
going to reflect
Yeah.
so badly on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
on the county that that you've allowed this to happen, and for the what's the word I'm looking for, the pack leaders, Alan
Yeah.
Alan and Dolores,
Yeah.
to have one of them go before either Steve and Brendan are out. I think that reflects really badly on Manitowoc, and Manitowoc County will reflect in the future once they're out on just how terrible
But
this situation is. Sorry, Eunice.
the impact actually, for Stephen and Brendan, not when they are released, not to have her there,
Yeah,
because she's
yeah,
been
yeah.
such a massive supporter, for our son and our grandson, and being that leading light, and that, as far as the whole aspect of it is gone, not to have her there to support them coming out will be
Yeah.
major for them, coming out
Well,
anyway is going to be really hard, but
yeah, I'm just
they don't
thinking
have that
how hard
support.
it is for Steve and Brendan that they're locked up. They
Yeah.
weren't even
Yeah,
able to give like
Yeah.
proper goodbyes. Um,
Like a really nice hug, and I
yeah,
really feel for
exactly.
Steve because I I really feel for Steve because I know how he felt about his mom, and
Yeah,
he was always trying to get out before his mom would end up like this. Because I
yeah,
could tell just by his voice and stuff.
mm.
yeah, absolutely. It's just, it's really tragic, and it's, what more can you say about it? It's very
Well,
tragic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to ask Pete if you can if you've got any specific memories about Dolores that you could share with us about obviously she was a mother-in-law, and for some of us mother-in-laws can
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
a bit of a tyrant, but
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you can share any
Challenging.
insights there.
Yeah. I remember one time making her a Christmas gift. I have this thing with the marquee lights that go around. And I made her a plaque one year, and it hangs on the wall where the lights blink off and on. And there was a Christmas scene on it. I forgot what I put, and all the lights blink in sequence to make it go around. And she really enjoyed that. I think she really liked that, and that really stands out because I made it. I just drew a picture and made it, and then I had to draw all the holes for the lights, and it was really cool. You know.
Excellent. I'm so
Yeah,
sure she loved
I
that.
think she enjoyed it, but yeah, otherwise we got along really good. I never had any problems with her, and
Yeah.
you know, yeah, she was just a regular housewife, and really nice, and you know, I'm just really stunned right now, but I guess I don't know.
I mean, if you meet her, if you met her in the street, shall we say? I mean, at
Oh
some point,
yeah,
as a albeit obviously later years, we know that in the last wee while, I think it's common knowledge that she went into a some sort of accommodation to help her. But I think I mean if you met her normally in the local shops, would you immediately say, oh well, that's somebody that drives trucks to pick up wrecked cars?
What?
Probably not.
Yeah. She did a lot of things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, I know this is a tricky question, but when you look at obviously Chuck, Steve, Bob, and Earl, is do you see Bob more in one of those four than the other? Is there one of the family that looks or seems a little bit more like? I know this tends to be a thing, doesn't it? I've always said to you, Pete. You're probably very very similar to Brendan.
Oh
Is
yeah,
is
yeah,
is,
yeah.
is there is there a member of the family that more closely resembles Bob than the rest?
I don't know. I'd have to
Hmm.
really. I never thought of it that way.
So sorry, did I say Bob? Well,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah,
Bob
yeah.
very much resembles Dolores, but in sort of characteristics, would there be one that sort of stood out as being?
Uh, Amongst the guys, you think?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
Um, I would have to say, well, if I'd have to take a first guess, I would probably say Chucky was.
yeah.
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 Yeah, he's. I mean, it's like I said earlier. For me, what struck me in series one was the old saying. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, and she's one tough lady, isn't she?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks like they've had a power cut in Aberdeen, which is great. But because it's just me and you now, Pete,
Oh,
No,
your
and
it's
and,
wife
me.
and,
took
and I was,
your wife took off.
oh, she's
No,
still there.
I'm still here. I'm still here. It's
Oh,
just
your
that
picture is
my
gone.
my
Oh, there she
battery
is.
is running low,
All
so
right,
Oh,
I'm
she
going to
was
love
doing a
you and leave you
headstand there for a
guys.
minute.
good,
I'm going to
okay,
love you and leave you guys, and
Okay.
yep.
we'll
See, see,
speak to you
see.
soon, Pete.
Yep.
Take
Yeah. Take
care.
care. Love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye,
No
darling.
worries, Paul.
See you next year. Bye. Enjoy Aberdeen.
I'll see you on
Wow.
Sunday,
Next
Paul.
year. Wow.
I'll
Okay.
see you
Bye.
Sunday, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. You take care.
Bye.
Nice speaking to you,
Yeah.
Pete.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Cheers.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it's just me and the big man. I mean, I'm just kidding.
I know.
I like that, teasing with your wife. We do the same thing here too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
see you next year. That was funny.
Now, Pete, it's been a while since I've had a chance to chat with you, and I know
Yeah, I
that
know.
we were hopefully going to do something over the weekend, but
I
that
know. And
didn't
then the car,
transpire.
the car got in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
way. You know how that goes.
yeah, yeah. But I was I was
Yeah,
I was going to ask.
this guy crazy a 95-degree temperature fixing brakes out. And, I'm
Mm.
still kind of sorry from that yet.
And did we ascertain as to whether they were disc or drum brakes that you were changing on the back?
They were disc brakes all the way around.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. That's not so bad.
I remember doing drums. I hated those springs.
Yeah. Oh, what a nightmare! You've got to try
I
and get the
know.
pliers on the long nose
Oh
pliers, and
yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
You pop one of the springs off. It goes 50 yards. You have to
yeah,
pick it up and you have to get up and where the hell did it go? And then
yeah,
if you lose them, you have to go back to the store. And then you just can't buy one. You got to buy a package with all of them in.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. But I know that you messaged me, and I think people would really love to hear just even mention of Stephen Alan Avery Jr. You were across to see him, I believe, or he was across to see you.
What was that?
Uh, Stephen Alan Avery Jr.
Oh, you mean Steve Jr.?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah, yeah. We spent. Sorry, I just got a lot of
I,
things going.
I know it's
I
it's
got
it's
a
it's
lot of
it,
things going right now, and this is not a regular broadcast. Usually, a regular
exactly.
broadcast is Sunday, and yeah, we spent time over by his house on the 4th. Blew off fireworks. He awesome cook. I mean, he could probably go on what's that one guy's channel with a cook show him off. hot hamburgers, hot dogs, and
Wow.
then he supplied fireworks for us and the kids, and just totally awesome.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, am I right in saying that there's Stephen Allen Avery Jr. And the other twin boy is Bill?
yeah, he was there too. He had his own
Yeah.
fireworks too. Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
we had quite they had quite the show. They were lightning off some big stuff, some small stuff, and some stuff that didn't hardly work. It was from last year, so the stuff that was from last year kind of
Yeah.
just sat there a little bit, but otherwise
Yeah.
it was pretty good. Yeah, uh, yeah. He had some grilled stuff, and then he tried out his new smoker, and I had some smoked. Do you like anything smoked? It was
Oh
pretty
yeah.
great. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's you know, if this is inappropriate, then please, just tell me so. But
Okay.
how did the twins, how are the twins dealing with this whole making a murderer saga?
Really great. We don't really talk about it.
No, it must be
I know,
difficult.
yeah, I know in certain instances they miss their real dad. Um, we don't talk too much about it, but if they do talk, I would listen, but we don't really talk too much about it. But I guess they're doing it, they're handling it pretty good from
Yeah.
my standpoint. Yeah.
I mean, it must be difficult because there must be times when you know that the conversation turns to that, or there's something in the news at that particular moment, and it
Yeah.
must just
Yeah.
bring it all back.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
Just now, like
uh,
just tonight, my wife was saying the passing of Dolores. Now
yeah.
everything's gonna go right back to where it was before, and you know,
You say something interesting there, Pete, and you use the term real dad. I mean, you know, you were the one that was, or you've been the one that's there.
yeah, yeah,
There's nothing wrong with kids having two or three real dads. The dad that is there, the one that they admire.
yeah, yeah.
I,
Uh, we
I
had
think that.
we had many boats together, just little word boats, and they would do something on the ordinary, and I told them to knock it off, and he says, "We don't have to because you're not my real dad." I kind of was hurt by that, but I can understand where you're coming from. So, but I let them know they were doing. I left them know that they were doing it wrong, and then towards the end there, I just says, "Well, I'll let I'll let Lori take over. I'll just kind of like let her handle it."
Yeah,
So then
yeah,
things got a
yeah.
little bit better. Then, but I know they love me. I mean, I know they're not they're not. I'm not their real dad, but I think they really like me because I help them out in any way, shape, or form. You know.
Yeah, I think in fairness, Pete, there's a saying, and I know that it's been hurled at me as well in the past. That I might be the biological father, but you weren't there for the child when they were growing up, and so I think there's a sort of a mirror of that says that okay, you're not their biological father, but you're the one that's there
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is the father. And I mean, going by the fact that, as I've said before, when it comes to Brendan, you and Brendan are so similar. Given the traits that we know about Brendan, we don't know that much about the moose, but we're
Yeah.
getting to know more and more.
Yeah.
I would just have to say that if if somebody if anybody had Pete Dassey as their dad, albeit biological or otherwise,
Yeah.
I think we're talking about a pretty good dad. I think we're talking about somebody that's is there for them, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't
Now, just like if you turn 180, that Scott Barb's
yeah
husband is. my kid's stepdad. So
Yeah, yeah,
so it goes both ways, you know.
yeah. But I mean, obviously, it's with Mr. Taddick, he's kind of stepped in when they're all sort of grown up, as it were, hasn't he?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
yeah. I mean, we really. Um, I'm not too comfortable talking about Mister
Oh,
Taddick
okay,
with,
okay,
with yourself because
okay. No problem.
well, if somebody says once Steve is found guilty that it's the best day of his life, I do not think that you would have said something like that.
No, no,
You know,
no.
exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think.
No, I wouldn't even. Yeah, I was. I feel just as bad for him than I do for Brendan
Mhm, mhm.
because I know he's 100% innocent, just like Brendan is.
Absolutely. Moving on,
Okay.
and I was hoping that Becca would be with us, but
Yeah, I
I,
guess. Yeah,
I'm not
Becca.
sure
I guess
what's happening.
Becca now she's in the same time zone. The last time I talked to her, she was in Chicago, Illinois. That's a state below me. And she said by the time that we'd be talking that she might be in Wisconsin. I don't know. She said that she was going to join us, but I know she's still on the road. So if she missed us, I understand because it takes a lot to drive. I heard she told me last year or last time she came down to the rally, she said it's a 2 day drive from Arizona. So
Yeah,
yeah, so just like Linda now is saying that she is traveling. So, yeah, no problem, Linda. Just let her know that, hey, no problem at all. And we'll see you guys on the weekend or tomorrow night. And no problem, you know.
excuse me, dear oh
God
dear.
bless you. God bless you.
Oh,
Is that a alcohol cough? Or?
it was a little bit of beverage that went down the wrong way, but
Yeah, yeah.
so let's look
Okay,
forward.
same thing here, Linda. I can't wait to actually talk to you and give you a big hug. I know 2 years ago we were at the same rally. I don't know how we mismatched each other, but it happened. I don't know. You were right by me, and same thing with Paul. He was there, and we got to talking, and I don't know how we missed each other, but this time we aren't.
I'll tell you what, Pete.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
um, if I look back to the rally at Manitowoc,
yeah,
it was great when we arrived, and then Linda must have arrived at the rally house not much longer, not much later than us, and there was Linda's pal Wanda.
oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
the pair of them, what a great laugh they were. It was absolutely brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
the time we had. So the rally. Obviously, we went to see how that how that goes. Hopefully, the weather is going to be better than it was 2 years ago when it was a
Yeah,
bit
right now
chilly, wasn't it? Yeah,
right now they got it up. It was supposed to be a
yeah.
chance of rain Saturday, Friday and Saturday, but now they ruled it out. But they said it's supposed to be in the 70s. So I know 2 years ago, I think we had like what 50 and rain maybe or something like that.
Well, I just remember that looking back 2 weeks before, Carla was posting the fact that if you're coming to Manitowoc, it could be bright, sunny, very hot. So don't forget your
Yeah,
sun cream
yeah,
if you're going to be
yeah.
outside.
I know. Yeah,
And I just wore my Australia T-shirt, and
yeah. I
I,
seen that.
I didn't find it cold because of coming from Scotland, and I've
Yeah,
got a bit extra body fat, But some of the people there did find it very chilling.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
it was
it's
quite. It
it's
was quite of a strange day. but it is in Wisconsin. It changes. I mean, look at last Friday. I was putting on my or whatever that I was putting on my brakes or whatever that. Oh,
Yeah,
Saturday, and it was like 95, and that's in
yeah,
Two Rivers, Wisconsin. We're 10
yeah,
miles out in the lake. I mean, and
yeah,
then some days we have the wind come from off the lake, and we'll go from 95 down to 60 in a
yeah,
matter of 10 or 15 minutes.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're the same here in the UK. Sometimes
Oh,
you can
really?
have, you can easily have, from sometimes you could have snow, rain,
Yeah,
sunshine.
yeah.
You know, yes, it can vary quite a bit. But so looking at the rally, very important, isn't it, to keep this whole wrongful conviction of Stephen Brendan very much in the spotlight, particularly there in Manitowoc.
Oh, yeah.
And
Definitely.
what's
Yeah.
and what I remember is the year before, 2018. I was there 2019. The year before 2018, when the dude was there with the Hod,
Yeah.
they were. I remember the dude saying he was, dare I say it, pleasantly surprised. I don't know why he should be, but pleasantly surprised that the majority of people that were driving past were honking their horns in support
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Stephen Brendan, and
Yeah.
and there does seem to be an attitude change over there in Manitowoc County. Have you experienced any of that yourself, Peter? Of
Oh,
people,
yeah.
have you noticed any people change their
Oh, you,
perspective?
oh, you mean when we're out there and then the horns start blowing?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, the horns start blowing, their voices get real loud, and we're screaming, and but there is a handful out there that yell out bad stuff, so we just let that go by. So, but yeah, when the horns go, yeah, we're out there yelling.
yeah. Okay. Well, I think we should maybe mention somebody that probably yells for Brendan, and keeps honking the horn as much as anybody, possibly. I did do a video just earlier today where I mentioned the Sixth Hour podcast with Tracy Keogh, but
Okay.
here's another supporter who is doing great work for Brendan.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
reporting live from Illinois.
Oh, she's there. Hi, Becca. How's it going?
How's it going?
All right.
Here's
Yeah.
my here's my passenger.
All right.
Hi,
Hi. Hi.
we're
Hello.
rally bound.
So, Becca, where are you?
We're 25 miles outside of Wisconsin.
Oh my God, I was
Wow.
going to be
Yeah,
Wisconsin bound. I was.
we had a little snafu of doing stuff, but
All right, you're going to be
we're on
Wisconsin
our
bound.
way.
You're going to be Wisconsin bound again.
Yeah, I just have to get back to the highway
Yeah.
sometime.
Hey, Paul, that's my next door neighbor.
Yeah, we're gonna be closer neighbors here soon.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, glad you could make it.
Yeah,
Becca,
I'm
Becca,
sorry I'm
Becca.
late. It's
No,
hard. It's hard being live on the scene, you know.
yeah.
Okay,
Becca,
Paul.
Becca,
Paul will be on too.
how many thousands of miles have you done so far?
Let me look at my car. So far, I've done 1,718 miles.
Oh my
That
God.
that that is dedication. That is, Becca. I must
That
admit
is.
that
Yeah.
I'm
is.
not
That
even
is.
to my destination yet. So,
That
and
is.
she also picked me up.
Yeah. Yeah. That is dedication. Yeah. Yeah.
We're going. Yeah,
And Becca, when did you start out again?
yeah, we want to go down. I started Tuesday morning.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. That's
You are. You are.
that's
Yes.
dedication, and you don't have to worry about your car going because it must be in
Oh,
great shape.
Okay, yeah, you want to go not
Yeah.
east.
All right, can't wait to
Yeah.
see it. Can't wait to see you there.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to see everybody too.
Yeah,
Hopefully it would have been under better circumstances, of
yeah,
course, but
yeah. I
Yes.
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is what it is, and we still got to keep pushing through and doing what we can.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Ask them if they can see you, okay?
Yeah, they can see me.
Okay.
I can see them.
yeah. We
I
can
just want
see
to
you.
make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the cameraman right now, and I just want to make sure that everyone can see her.
Oh, okay.
You're doing a grand job. You're doing a
You're
grand
doing
job.
you're doing a great job. Yeah, great job. Yeah. So
Yeah.
And
your thoughts on Ma Avery there, Becca?
I'm very sad for Stephen and Brendan and the family, and all I can say is that I hope everyone gives them the peace and the space that they need right now,
Yeah,
and the respect that they need, and that's all I can really say. I mean, I'm heartbroken for Brendan. I know that him being, and of course Stephen too, but yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So that's all I have. I hope that everybody can set aside their differences too, and give them that respect that the family needs right now, because it's incredibly hard to lose somebody like even a family member, but to someone like her, she was very monumental to the family, and
yeah, yeah.
I know she's
to a
Stephen's
lot of
biggest
people.
supporter.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, I'm kind
Stephen's
of
This
sad.
biggest supporter,
I'm kind of
and
sad Steve didn't get out before, before this happened, and then yeah, it's kind of heartbroken,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Can I just ask Becca?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
At some point, obviously tomorrow and Saturday, any chance that we can hook up again with Pete and do another wee chat? Maybe
yeah.
Oh,
during the rally.
Give me
a
a
wee
time.
chat, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
Yeah,
guess
just send me a link and we'll do it. Yeah.
yeah.
Excellent,
Well,
excellent. That would be cool. Yeah, and
Becca,
also
Becca, aren't we going to do the Three Musketeers live shot at the rally? I thought we were
Yes.
going to go live.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Friday evening, me, Pete, and Linda are gonna do our usual positively Brendan, but we're gonna
Okay.
be hopefully doing it at a
Yeah.
surprise location.
Yeah.
So yeah, very
Yeah.
excited
It's
about
not going to be
seeing
from
Pete
down
in
here.
person again. Very
Yeah. All
excited
right.
about
Yeah.
seeing Linda in person.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Linda's here on the chat, but if you could just give Linda a
Is
special
she?
hug
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
kiss,
Say hi to
hug and a
Linda.
kiss
Yeah.
from me. And yeah, can you just well when you see her, can
Okay.
can you just remind us again? You're going to do a positively Brendan. Will that be tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow evening, same. Probably it would be probably at a different time. I'm gonna have to set up the live once we figure that out. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be tomorrow evening. After, because me and Linda and a little group of us are gonna be doing a rally at Calumet County, at 11 a.m. in front of the sheriff's office,
Wow.
Yeah.
and
Cool.
we're
Cool.
gonna be so the live's gonna be after that sometime. So.
Okay. 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 Okay.
All right. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And also and I know that Carla will be also as will all the the grandkids upset. You know, give Linda a hug and a kiss from me, and Carla as well, please, because
Yeah.
they. I mean, I don't know about you, but I was saying, obviously, when it comes to Ma, when the tough got going, when the going got tough, the tough got going, and she was tough,
Yeah.
and obviously Carla as well. I mean, the work she puts in and the effort that she puts in. She's incredibly tough, and I would also have to point out, Barb's had it really, really, really tough, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I can't imagine the amount of pain it is, especially for us women. Our
mm,
moms are like our best friends.
Yeah.
yeah,
And, I can't imagine losing my mom, so like I know she must be really feeling it right now.
yeah, yeah,
But that's why, I think if everyone just sends their positive love and thoughts to the family and to Carla, to Barb, and, and just kind of like give them a break, like give them some space and um, give them time to really be there for each other. And
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Well said, Becca. Listen, Pete, I'm Becca. I'm going to say cheerio. I'm going to take this dog out for his last walk for the night because
Okay.
it's
all
getting a bit
right.
late. It's starting to get dark here in southern Scotland. As I say, the missus is up in northern Scotland,
I want to
so
be,
I'm gonna enjoy the weekend. Well, Jock and I are going to enjoy the weekend. Some
Yeah.
extra long walks.
Tell your wife thanks for coming on for that little bit. It was nice meeting her. You kind of
yeah,
Yeah,
shocked me. You kind of shocked me because I didn't know who
yeah.
she was at first.
yeah. I know that was
I'll
classic,
be with
wasn't it?
Carla. We're doing a bunch of cooking and we'll be feeding all the supporters after the rally.
Oh
Um,
wow,
so come hungry, everyone, if you're coming to the rally. Um, it's going to be somber, but this is
yeah,
even more why we need to be out there because this is
absolutely,
another loss that they should have never had to experience behind
yeah,
bars, and they should have been able to be with their family. And this is just another reason why we all need to be on the pavement and making our voices heard because this
absolutely,
wasn't right
yeah,
in any way.
yeah. Very well said.
Yep.
That's great words. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
See you
Yeah,
back on a little. See you. I'm glad you're making it to Wisconsin. So yeah, we'll catch you later. Keep your eyes on the road, and we'll catch you guys later. Hey, Paul, thanks for scheduling my time. It's a lot easier when you're on vacation, so then you can set up anytime.
yeah. And just finally, congratulations, I believe, because your vacation is because of an anniversary.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Okay,
congratulations on that. So,
yeah,
yep, Becca and co-pilot and
yeah.
Pete, I'm going to say
Yeah.
cheerio,
Okay,
and we'll catch you
cheerio.
very soon. Yeah,
Okay,
bye
All
for now.
okay.
right.
See you guys. Yeah,
Cheerio,
see
my
you,
friend.
Becca.
Bye.
Bye.